stepmoms, how are you doing today? Today is you and I. And I want to ask you this question. Have you ever wondered how to find that inner peace and balance and amidst all the things that happen in a blended family home or blended family? Whew, my dear sisters, I'm tapping my feet because I know that, life as a stepmom may seem unrewarding. Days like your birthday, your stepkids might not remember you. Days like Mother's Day, they would most likely send cards to their mothers and not send to you because they don't see you. I know, been there, you know. Maybe not Mother's Day, but sometimes when you are reminded, and honestly, some of us are reminded every day, that you're my stepmother and you're not my mother. And so my heart goes out to you stepmoms out there. It's a rewarding journey, I can tell you for free, but it comes with a unique set of challenges. It comes with its own, and those challenges can smack you up in different ways. I remember when I started as a stepmother, I was looking for groups that I could go to find people that can just help me with all this bitterness in my heart. I was resentful towards everybody. Let me not even lie, And I would find groups abroad. I didn't find any in Nigeria because talking about being a stepmother is almost like a taboo, that thing of being the other woman. And it's okay, so what if you're the other woman? So what? You're the other woman right now, isn't it? Right? Exactly. And you're just a woman who married a man who has kids. That's all it is. So the kids might not fall for you immediately, but time would tell. So I was talking about these groups, and I would go into these groups and you would hear how stepmothers were bashing their stepkids and their biological mothers. And after like a couple of months, I said to myself, I'm done being bitter. I'm looking for peace now. I'm done. And fortunately for me, I found somebody who helped me, but invariably I found so many somebodies who helped me. I still didn't find a very fantastic support group as a stepmother, but that's what I do today. I'm that support system for other stepmothers who feel, challenged by their role. And they call me, and on top of it, I'm able to help them as a therapist as well and a clinical hypnotherapist. So I'm grateful for all the challenges I went through because they helped me become the person that I am today. And so I'm going to share a few things that, I did to help me find that inner sanctuary or inner sanctity and inner peace. Aside, of course, therapy that I went through, just even realizing why I was showing up the way I was showing up and why I was people pleasing, I found a lot of strength in therapy and hypnotherapy as well. Oh, I can't even begin to tell you how that helped me. I also changed my focus, right? And I changed the people that I spent time with into people who were positive and helpful towards me. So aside therapy, another thing I started to do was a lot of self-love rituals. So remember the inner work, the mirror work that I talked about? That was one thing that really helped me. And then this self-love love rituals, I would go for a walk, I would meditate. Ooh, meditation gave me that strength as well. Visualization helped me. My imagination of imagining me in a better state really, really helped me. Sometimes I'll sit down by myself. I had to teach myself how to love myself and my space because I realized that because I didn't like myself, other people couldn't like me. And even if they did, it was surface level. So I had to teach myself those rituals to help me love myself and get grounded. Another thing that I also learned how to do was open communication. So rather than confronting people, I learned how to carefront. And I also learned so many things. I learned that, children are children. They'll do age-appropriate things. It wasn't at me. But I started to have open conversations with my stepchildren and open conversations with my husband, expressing my feelings and listening to theirs as well. And understanding for me where everybody was at was very important, because we didn't go through therapy or counseling as a family when we were coming together. Now, this was a family that already existed without me. And so I'm coming in expecting to create a new family without carrying them along or even knowing what they want, just lording myself over them. So it was a bit of a challenge for all of us, to be honest. And so communication, open, honest communication helped us. Boundaries was another thing that helped us. I established clear boundaries just to protect my energy. I stopped saying yes when I really wanted to say no. I stopped believing that if I didn't do certain things, I would not be seen as a good wife or a good mother or a good stepmother, or not seen as the wicked stepmother, because that's another challenge we have as stepmothers. We already have that title, the wicked stepmother, right? And so I had to create the boundaries that helped me find me and keep me in check so that it could keep other people in check. I asked for help. If I didn't go for therapy and I didn't go for numerous coaching classes and courses and counseling, I most likely wouldn't be here today. And I still go for therapy when I need it, and it's necessary for us to have a therapist on our speed dial, or a mentor or a coach or a counselor, because we cannot see everything. It's called a blind spot for a reason. And that's why somebody on the outside then sees it and is able to look inwards and say, have you looked at this part? Or have you thought about it this way? And I have such great people that I speak to when it comes to my relationship or myself, right? I also ask that you find a community of stepmoms, but please find stepmoms who are looking to be wholesome and healthy and happy, not the ones that want to stay in resentment and bitterness and pain. It's so easy to point fingers at other people and say, oh, my stepchild is this, oh, my husband is that, oh, their biological mother is an idiot. It's so easy to say that. It's harder to look within and say, how did I show up for them to teach them to treat me this way? What was my own role in getting here, right? So ask for help, get a community of people, and stop being a helicopter. That's the last thing I'll say. A lot of women are helicopters. They are hovering around everybody. They want to know what everybody is doing, how they are doing it, if they are doing it right. Stop being that and allow your children grow. Allow them breathe. Do you understand what I mean? Allow them breathe, have a life of their own, devoid of you. Everybody's life cannot revolve around you, and you cannot revolve around everybody's life. There are times when you should just leave the house for them to breathe and for you to also breathe. Stop being a helicopter and hovering. At work, you're a helicopter. At home, you're a helicopter. In the church, you're a helicopter. In the mosque, you're a helicopter. Everywhere you go to, you are micromanaging everybody. As a stepmother, I promise you, that definitely didn't help me. And I promise you it won't help you. Allow everybody live a life of freedom. Give yourself freedom, and then give people freedom. So stepmoms, what small step are you going to take today to take you into that place of peace, even in your blended family? You don't have to leave the family, to be honest. Some people say, well, my first marriage didn't work. No, you don't have to leave it. Maybe if you had the tools to use to help you stay there and create this life that you want, maybe it will do well for you. If yes was your answer, then join my mentorship class every Tuesday starting in February. I've got limited slots. So once it's full, I will stop receiving people for the next 3 months. So join us. Click the link below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, but click the link below. And please register and join my mentorship class. 90 minutes with me every week. Oh my goodness, will change your life forever. And I can guarantee you that, because my life has kept revolving and changing. So why won't yours, right? Click the notification bell below. Share me with people as well. And I can't wait to see you again in my next video. Love and light. Have a wonderful week.